Hello students, welcome you all. I hope you all are fine, doing well. So as you all know me, my name is Parul Gupta. I'm your computer science teacher. I hope you have enjoyed your live class also. As you all know that we have already started with our unit 2, that is computational thinking and programming, and the weightage of this unit is 45 as I have told you already in the live class. So basically we have started with our unit 2, and today we're going to start with our first chapter of this unit 2, that is getting started with Python, which is chapter number 6 according to your book. Clear? Okay student, so shall we start? Okay. Yes, so what is Python? That we have already discussed that Python is a popular programming language. It is not a scripting language, it is a proper programming language which is created by the Guido van Rossum in 1991. He is the inventor of this Python language, and I have already told you that it is a high level interpreted, interactive and object oriented scripting language. Object oriented means, as I have told you, that there are some keywords, tokens, or you can say in other words there are tokens in Python which is already pre-installed in it, so that whatever the things you are using at the time of coding or at the time of programming, so it will not display any error message. Clear? So, and Python is designed to be highly readable. It uses English keywords frequently, whereas other languages uses punctuation. While you are doing programming in Python, that time you will came to know that in Python most of the language, most of the words that what you are using at the time of programming, that are mostly English word. There's not any punctuation. Punctuation means ऐसा कोई special structure नहीं है, कोई symbol नहीं है जो आपको follow करना पड़ेगा. There are some few things are there that you need to remember that we're going to discuss when discussing this chapter. Okay जी, चलिए let's start. Yes, the advantages of Python. Basically, we are on this topic, that is advantages of Python. Python is interpreted, as I told you, that while you're doing coding or programming in Python, so whatever the line you have input, that time only interpreter compile your program, and we all know the functioning of interpreter that you have already learned in class 9th also. What interpreter does basically, it check your program line by line. ठीक है, आप जब भी पाइथन में प्रोग्रामिंग करोगे उसी वक्त ये लाइन बाय लाइन आपके प्रोग्राम को चेक करता रहेगा. जहाँ पे भी एरर होगा वो वहीं पे स्टॉप हो जाएगा एंड इट डिस्प्लेज द एरर मैसेज. Clear? That's why the name is Python is interpreted, and it is written clearly that Python is processed at runtime by the interpreter. You do not need to compile your program before executing it. जब वो लाइन बाय लाइन चेक कर ही रहा है तो हम उसको कंपाइल क्यों करेंगे? ठीक है. Next, Python is interactive. You can actually sit at a Python prompt and interact with the interpreter directly to write your program. This I'll show you. This is the Python shell, the latest version, that Python 3.8.3. Okay, this you have to download from Google. You can type over there, then you will get this idle Python shell. This I'll tell you also. Okay, so this is the basically screen where you need to type the program, and after that once you press the enter key, then you will get the output on the same window screen. Clear? That is what written, that you can actually sit at a Python prompt. You just need to open that Python shell and interact with the interpreter directly to write your program. Python is object oriented. Python supports object oriented style or technique of programming that encapsulates code within the object. Just like C++, Python is also having that functionality of object oriented. Python के अंदर भी वो चीज़ें already inbuilt है जिसे आप अपने प्रोग्राम में include कर सकते हो with your object. ये मैं आपको बताऊंगी जब हम वेरिएबल्स पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है, दैट टाइम आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू. नेक्स्ट, पाइथन इज अ बिगनर्स language. Python is a great language for the beginner level programmers, means the one who is understanding what is a programming language. It is one of the finest language. Okay, and supports the development of wide range of applications from simple text processing to www browsers to games. Like with the help of this programming Python, we have designed so many web applications. Okay, पाइथन शेल, दैट इज़ जब आप पाइथन पे कोडिंग करोगे तो आपको कौन सा सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉल करना है? IDLE पाइथन. This version here written is 3.6 32-bit. According to the book I have taken, the latest is 3.8. that what we are getting while you're downloading. ठीक है. So the IDLE stand for Integrated Development Learning Environment. Like जब हमने 10th class में we have talked about the Scratch, तो उसके लिए we have to download the Scratch software. Okay, for HTML we have to use the software Notepad. Okay, for this C language we have to use the software Turbo C. So for this Python, which you can say the software we need is idle Python 3.8, which is the latest one according to the Windows, that is 64-bit or 32-bit. ठीक है जी. So IDLE's full form is Integrated Development Learning Environment. Python shell is an interactive window where you can type in Python code and see the output in the same window. And on opening Python shell, it first shows a welcome message which display its version and copyright notice. After this, you will able to see this angle brackets, and then Python shell displays the prompt to indicate that it is waiting for the user command to be entered. Let me show you how. Yes, so this is basically the Python shell, the software that what I have downloaded, and the version is 3.8.3. This is the welcome message displayed by default, which displays copyright as well as the version. Okay, when I have downloaded May 13, 2020, everything it is written. Okay, and this is the copyright message it shows, and this is the basically sign. Okay, यहाँ पे आपको कर्सर ब्लिंक होता है, दिख रहा है, that means it is waiting for the user to enter the command. क्लियर. जैसे ही आप यहाँ पे कमांड एंटर करोगे, टाइप करोगे, प्रेस करोगे एंटर की, यू विल गेट द आउटपुट ऑन द सेम विंडो स्क्रीन. ठीक है. Okay, that is what written, that it is an interactive window. It does not means not any hard rule that you will not able to understand how to use the Python. As I have already shown you the screen, you just need to download the software first. What you will getting first, you will welcome message has been displayed, which display its version as well as the copyright. After that, this sign will be appeared and prompt to indicate that it is waiting for the user to enter the command. Clear, children? Next. Now there are few points that you need to remember. Okay, but before that, let me show you one program. Yes, so this is the Python shell. Let me type the command print, then the parenthesis, and here I have written hello world. This is the first basic program in Python. Okay, see, I have entered the command, that is print hello world. Okay, then I have entered, press enter, see the output I am getting, hello world. Clear? Okay. Yes, so the points that you need to remember while doing the programming in Python, first is print. Print is what? This print, and then this, you can see the parenthesis, is a function which is used to display the specified content on the screen. The content called argument is specified within the parenthesis. For example, like I have written over there print, then in the parenthesis I have given this argument hello world. मतलब मैंने यहाँ पे एक फंक्शन यूज़ किया है, the name of the function is print, and उसके अंदर मैं जो वैल्यू पास कर रही हूँ that is hello world, which is in the form of string. String मतलब होता है कि जब आप कोई टेक्स्ट में दे रहे हो वैल्यू, ठीक है, और इसको इस टर्म में कहते हैं आर्ग्यूमेंट. आप इसको वैल्यू कहो, आप इसको आर्ग्यूमेंट कहो, कह सकते हो, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है. फंक्शन दैट व्हाट आई एम यूजिंग इज प्रिंट, एंड इनसाइड दैट आई हैव गिवन पास द आर्ग्यूमेंट दैट इज हेलो वर्ल्ड. आफ्टर दैट आई हैव टू प्रेस द एंटर की, एंड देन आई विल गेटिंग द आउटपुट ऑन द स्क्रीन. ठीक है. ठीक है. व्हाट यू नीड टू रिमेंबर हियर, यू हैव टू मेंशन द फंक्शन प्रिंट, एंड पी शुड बी स्मॉल, not capital. If you mention the capital P, then it will not take, then you will get a error. Why? Because Python is a case sensitive. ठीक है. Case sensitive means अगर उसमें print में P is in small letter, so you have to use in small letter only. You can't use P in a capital letter. Clear? And whatever the value you are going to pass inside this parenthesis, that will be called as a argument. ठीक है. Okay. Yes, next few points are there. Print, in this print statement without any argument will simply jump to the next line. If I simply write print and I have mentioned this angle, this parenthesis, but I didn't mention any argument, ओके मतलब मैंने इन ब्रैकेट्स के बीच में अगर कोई वैल्यू पास नहीं की है, कोई आर्ग्यूमेंट नहीं लिखा है, तो कुछ भी एग्जीक्यूट नहीं होगा, ऑटोमेटिकली वो नेक्स्ट लाइन में शिफ्ट हो जाएगा। जब मैंने कोई आर्ग्यूमेंट दिया ही नहीं है तो वो प्रिंट क्या करेगा, ठीक है, दैट इज़ अ नल वैल्यू। ओके, नेक्स्ट, पाइथन इज़ अ केस सेंसिटिव लैंग्वेज, दैट मीन्स फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई हैव टू राइट प्रिंट hello world, means print here p should be in small letter, then it will take, but if you mention p in capital then it will not take, it will display an error message. Let me show you, like this is my screen, let me write this. I have taken here p in capital, print, then again in parentheses I am mentioning hello world, ठीक है, again parenthesis then enter. See, you will get an error. Why? Because here I have mentioned the p in capital letter, although it will not take this p. Interpreter इस print को compile ही नहीं करेगा, वो आपको error दे देगा, ठीक है, but if you will write in small then it will take. Clear? So that is the meaning of case sensitive. Why? Python will not able to interpret it and will show an error because print is a valid command in Python, whereas print is just a word. अगर आप print में p small लेते हो तो वो एक valid command है Python की, ठीक है, but if you are taking print in which p is in capital then it will not take because that is not installed, that is not pre-installed, that is not a valid command for it, that it will consider just a word, that will not consider as a function. Clear? Next, in order to repeat a command in idle, press alt plus p in order to save time and typing effort. अगर आप सेम कमांड दोबारा भी यूज़ करना चाहते हैं तो इन शॉर्ट फॉर्म यू कैन सिंपली प्रेस alt plus p in order to save your time or typing effort. This is just a point that you need to remember. Okay, next, extension of saving a file in Python is, what is the extension? Like in HTML we have talked about the extension is .html, so here the extension is .py or .pyw. Suppose if I did any if I have done any program in Python, after that I want to save, so I can save with the name, whatever the name you want to give, then either you can give extension .py or you can mention .pyw, both are correct. Clear? Then in order to exit from Python window, अगर Python window से बाहर आना है तो we all know the simple that cross button, otherwise you can type quit or exit function and press enter key, then you will automatically come out from that window, otherwise we all know how to exit, ठीक है, and I have shown you the screen again. This is what a idle screen, a Python idle shell. What are the tabs over there? File, edit, shell, debug, options, window, help. So in file you will be getting an option of save also. ठीक है, like I can show you. New file, open, save as, close, exit also. ठीक है, otherwise you can simple type over there, type the command, then also you will get exit from the Python shell. Clear? Syntax of print function. What is the syntax of print function? That I have already told you. First you have to write down print, that is p in small, and then inside that you have to pass the value, or you can say the argument, and also you can use the SEP. SEP stands for string inserted between the values default space. This I'll let you know how. And also you can use string appended after the last value डिफ़ॉल्ट न्यू लाइन. SEP का मतलब है कि जो भी वैल्यू पास करे, लाइक लुक हियर द एग्जांपल आई हैव गिवन प्रिंट 10, 20, 30, ठीक है, मैंने ये 3 वैल्यू दी, लेकिन मैं सेपरेशन में क्या दे रही हूँ कि सेपरेटर में क्या दे रही हूँ कि इन बिटवीन इन वैल्यूज़ के बीच में मेरी क्या वैल्यू आनी चाहिए, स्ट्रिंग इंसर्टेड बिटवीन वैल्यूज़. आप इसमें जो भी दोगे, लाइक यहाँ पे कोई भी चीज़ नहीं है, यहाँ पे स्पेस दिख रहा है आपको, तो ऑटोमेटिकली स्पेस आ जाएगा, बट हेयर आई हैव टेकन द स्टार एज अ सेपरेटर, सो ऑटोमेटिकली स्टार विल कम, ठीक है. एंड एंड का मतलब होता है कि जब आपकी वैल्यूज़ डिस्प्ले हो जाएंगे उसके बाद लास्ट में इट विल डिस्प्ले द वैल्यू. एंड जैसे यहाँ पे मैंने \n लिया, दैट मीन्स दिस सिंबल इट शोज अ न्यू लाइन, ठीक है. लेट मी शो यू प्रैक्टिकली. यस, Like here I have written print 10 comma 20 comma 30 and separation I have given space, as nothing I have written in between the inverted commas, so it will automatically take space between the values. Okay, so what you need to remember here, that if you are using the term SCP stand for separator, what it does basically, what are the means, whatever the symbol, whether it is comma, whether it is star, whether it is space, whatever the symbol you are going to take, that it will display between the values. Okay, string inserted between values, default a space. Like here I have given nothing, it's just a space, so it will take automatically space between the values. But here I have taken this star as a separator, so it will display star between the values. Okay, and end string appended after the last value, कि यहाँ पे जो भी सपोज मैंने 3 वैल्यू दी है, अगर एंड में मैं कोई यहाँ पे वैल्यू पास कर रही हूँ, तो इट विल टेक आफ्टर द लास्ट वैल्यू. ठीक है, दिस ऑल्सो आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू हाउ. Yes, so like here I have taken this print 10 comma 20 in separator, I have given this comma sign. Okay, this comma, I didn't take space. Then after that in end I have given this slash n. N stands for means it comes to the next line, so see it will take comma, because in separator whatever the thing or symbol you have given, that it displays between the values, and end means it append after the last value. Clear children? Clear children? So that is what written here. Please make sure that you have to write the function in a correct form, that here the function is print, then inside parenthesis you have to give the value or argument, and you can give the value along with the separator as well as end. What is the role of separator? That whatever the symbol, whether it is comma, space, star, whatever you want to take, that will be inserted between the values, and end means it will string appended after the last value, default a new line, because here I have taken the slash n. Clear? So student, as we have discussed about separator as well as end, so now I'm going to give you one more example of this end. Okay, so let's check. This is our idle Python shell, so let me write the function. Okay, let me write, let's take the symbol. And inverted commas and parentheses, then enter. Okay, so as you can see here, I have used the separator as a comma, so it insert comma in between the values, and here in end I have given this exclamation, so it will take automatically exclamation. As you can see, as I told you also, that this end means whatever the value you are going to pass in end, that will be appended after the last value. Okay, मतलब आप end में यहाँ पे जो भी symbol लिखोगे वो values, ये जो value है इसके बाद में append करेगा, value के बीच में या उससे पहले append नहीं करेगा. Clear है? And then this slash n backslash n displays the new line. Clear? This backslash n displays the new line, that means it automatically shifts to the next line. Clear? I will give you one more example. Alt P, so let me take star over here. Okay, let me take this one, and let me take the star, this one. Okay, so I have taken here this. So let's check the output. See, okay, like in separator I have mentioned here the symbol, so it will take between the values, and then in end I have given this exclamation, again it will be appended. Clear children? Okay, so what we have discussed in today's session. We have discussed about what is Python, what are the advantages of Python, okay, and what is the use of print function, which software we have to install, that is idle Python shell that you need to download from the Google. Okay, the latest version you will be getting over there, as I have installed 3.8. okay, and according to your Windows bit, whether it is 64-bit or 32-bit, you have to install according to that, and then practice the first program of Python, that is, what is that first program? Print a hello world. Okay, now I think it might be clear to you that it is a very interesting topic, and it is easier for you to also learn, but make sure whatever the content, whatever I am teaching, you have to practice on daily basis. Each and every term you need to learn. Okay, then only you will able to understand. Clear, children? Okay, so what I want, whatever we have discussed in today's lecture, that you need to note it down in your notebook. Okay, plus also revise it, install the software, and do the first program, that is printing a hello world. Okay, so whatever the points I have discussed, mention in a proper manner. Clear? Yes, children, so this is basically the link from where you can download the Python, that is python.organization. Then downloads, you can type this thing on Google, and from here you can download the Python for your Windows screen. Okay, for Windows, for Unix, for Linux, whatever the OS is installed, according to that you can download. Okay, why I'm telling you this thing, that you have to install today only and practice the first program, that what we have discussed in our today's session. Clear? So I have told you the link also from where you can download the Python shell. Clear?